Hi, I'm reading from Godincidences, Adventuring with an Awesomely Sovereign, Sovereignly Awesome God. Chapter 7, Malaria Scare, December 2002. He said, "If you listen carefully to the voice of the Lord your God and do what is right in his eyes, if you pay attention to his commands and keep all his decrees, I will not bring on you any of the diseases I brought on the Egyptians, for I am the Lord who heals you." Exodus 15, verse 26. Location, Burkina Faso. This is a really short story. I would exclude it, except that I think it is extremely important for you, my reader, to understand and embrace the fact that nothing is impossible with God. It was my first songwriting workshop. Imagine the excitement of packing all the equipment and material and personal belongings we would need for the journey. We had heard that this group had been excitedly awaiting the workshop and looking forward to the new songs it would yield. On my part, I was still getting accustomed to the sights and sounds of Burkina Faso and happy to be heading out of town for the very first time. We were going fairly close to the Ghanaian border, and I was excited to see what looked like Jamaican hardo bread being sold by the side of the road. After a very long drive, we arrived at our destination and unpacked. Our next task was to get the generator going. We tried everything, but to no avail. It just wouldn't work. This meant no electricity for the next 5 or 6 days. Not good. For me, though, it was a part of the package. I was really on the mission field. We must learn to endure hardships like good soldiers, right? The workshop was really exciting. After a couple of days, numerous songs were written based on scripture and using the unique song systems of this special people group. My colleague Mary and I enjoyed our meal that evening by the lamplight, anticipating the recording session that was set for the next day. Suddenly, I realized I wasn't feeling well. Me. "Mary, I have a headache." Mary with head tilted to one side. A few minutes passed as we continued chatting over our meal. Me. "Mary, this headache is getting worse. I really don't feel good." Mary, touching my forehead with the back of her hand. She took my temperature with her thermometer. It wasn't looking good. I was feeling progressively worse. She took my temperature again with her thermometer. Mary. "I think you may be coming down with malaria." My eyebrows seemed to rise all on their own. Understand that I was taking Larium, the strongest available prophylactic against malaria. I was taking it at the stated risk of suffering from depression, suicidal tendencies, and hallucinations. I certainly could not be having malaria after taking such precautions, but the evidence was mounting. I'll stop here for now. Try to get the book online from authorhouse.com. Godincidences, Adventuring with an Awesomely Sovereign, Sovereignly Awesome.